So Audrey, can I ask what made you look at myReflection?
Well, actually, it was the receptionist or nurse, really, I suppose, at the specialists that I went to, my surgeon. She told me about it and gave me a little card, I think, that with your name on it, and told me that she'd heard good reports about it and to get in touch with you.
And so you decided to take the plunge and give us a call.
Yes. I just thought, well, that's really worth. She was so highly commending it that I thought, well, I'll give you a call and just see where it goes from there.
You would have been part of the process where you would have received regular updates to let you know where you were in the process. So you always knew, hopefully, where your prosthesis was and at what stage. So you always felt hopefully informed as to where everything was at.
Oh, I was. I think I put that in my feedback to you that I was informed every step of the way, and that when you said that it was ready and it was going to be, go to the courier, it was only a day or two later that I received it, and the box and the way it was boxed with the lovely ribbon around it, it was just lovely, just beautiful. Yeah, it's just so feminine. I loved it.
Oh,
All those little things, you know.
Have you had a prosthesis prior to having a myReflection one? Have you had experience with something before, or is the myReflection one the very first prosthesis you've had?
Well, my surgeon gave his secretary or whatever, or reception, I don't know what she is, but anyway, she's on the counter there. She gave me couple of little softies, which were absolutely, well, I used them, but they really just used to go all over the place, and I used to have to keep checking that they hadn't slipped up out of the bra and all sorts of things. So that, yes, I didn't have a very good go with those, but which is why I appreciate this so much.
How are you finding the prosthesis? I guess the only thing you can compare it to is the little softie, which is not really probably a fair comparison, but are you finding it okay?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I don't even know I've got it there. It just is very comfortable. It feels natural. In fact, I even sometimes forget I haven't got a breast. It's it's actually really, really good, Faye. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be without it now.
If there was anyone out there who was thinking about looking at myReflection, or if there was one little thing that you could share about, if they were trying to go, which way do I go? What should I do? Is there anything you'd like to share with someone who may be sat on the fence going, I don't know what?
All I'd say is that I wouldn't hesitate. I wouldn't even think twice about going to anywhere else. I've had a wonderful experience with it. I haven't got anything negative to say at all. And I would tell people who are just perhaps wondering whether they should jump that way or another way. I have heard that other prostheses, and this is what I heard beforehand, they're very heavy. And this one is very light, very comfortable and light. And that is a huge difference. And I've actually shared with others that I know who have had breast cancer and they've had other prostheses, and they said, oh, how did you find out about that? I didn't know about that. And so yeah, so they're quite jealous in a way that I've got onto something that's really wonderful. So no, I would tell people, please don't hesitate, just do it. Just go to myReflection, because I have had a wonderful experience with you.
Oh, that's lovely to hear, and it really warms my heart to hear that you have been so well looked after and you are happy with the finished product, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is to make sure that our ladies are well looked after and treated with the utmost respect that they deserve.
Well, I can't remember the young woman's name that did this scan now. She was lovely, and she just made me feel very comfortable when I was up there. She explained everything. She was just a lovely person. And my husband sat outside the door and looked at the guys doing the scanning and stuff because he was waiting for me. And he was having a good old chat to them. So we felt like we knew you, knew the people there before and we'd only been there 5 minutes. So yes, it was lovely. It was a nice experience all round for everybody, wasn't it? But no, I definitely give you a 10 out of 10, and that's what I'd like to tell other people, really.
Oh, thank you, Audrey. That's lovely, and I'm so thrilled that you are happy.
I know, it was our pleasure to do it, yeah. And we just, yes, as I say, we didn't know what to expect when we came up, but no, cannot fault it. Just you really do a really good job right from start to finish, and I think I think it's the whole experience that goes with it that was nice. You don't feel as if, right, number 6, you can come into the office now. You were treated like a person.
Sometimes it's very easy, isn't it? And when you're going to hospital for this appointment, that appointment, and to see this person and that person, you can sometimes feel like a number, can't you?
Oh, definitely you can, yes.
Well, thank you very much for your time today, Audrey.